And we should be live. Let me go ahead and check. It says we are, but are we actually live? Well, there's an ad playing. That's a good sign. And the answer is... we still have ads playing, I'm afraid. There we go. The answer is yes, we are in fact live. Awesome. All right. Hello, everyone. Ace here. Welcome to today's live stream, and today we are back with some more Chrono Trigger. So, we ended up doing quite a bit of the side quests the last stream. We ended up getting the Sunstone side quest done. We ended up going to, I think it was Cyrus, and doing his side quest as well. And we also ended up... I think we ended up doing the trial too, I think. So, yeah, we did a lot already, and for the side quest. But I think we now need to get into another side quest, I think, and start dealing with the generals here. And hopefully try... I think we can actually get the peace between the humans and the fiends. We'll see. What's for dinner? I actually ended up trying, well, a little bit of context. So I ended up doing... I've actually been getting into the historical recipe websites, and I ended up trying, or historical recipe YouTube channels. I ended up trying from Eats History, a Byzantine cheesecake of sorts. So that's what I had, and it's actually pretty good. Really good. It's different from your typical cheesecake as well, so... had to wait for it to cool a little bit, so that's why... that's one of the reasons why the stream was delayed. Alright, let's see. This is the Great Aussies. What? Lord Magus? Think you can talk to me after you desert your fellow fiends to lick the boots of these filthy humans? You are not our lord. You're a traitor. Work of the new time change. I don't know how far north you are, but in Seattle, DST is vastly superior. Let's see who all has text. Okay, so for this party, I will have Luca, I think. At least for the immediate time, so she can learn her new tech. Yeah, I think that's the only people left to learn new techs. Yep. Yeah, he's learned everything I think he needs, so we're good. I'm good for nothing. Can't take a hint, eh? Guess what I have to do now. Flee. Ah, I see a double entendre there. There's these old cheesecake recipes. Yeah, it's over 1,000 years old, apparently. It's kind of it's very different from New York style. It's more of a custard of sorts. Alright, lightning. And, well, actually... double bomb. Oh! Oh, that I'm pretty sure was an insta-kill for her. You'll want to steal a lot here. Oh, okay. Well, I know who to have in the party then. Did I just screw it up? I might have just screwed it up, so I will actually exit out, and then we'll actually do that again, but this time with Aaliyah, since now that I know. Ouch, 4K. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. And just in case... Oh yeah, I need to turn... There we go. Sorry about that. But yeah, the cake was actually more of... The cheesecake was kind of like a custard. You can cool it, apparently. But yeah, it's really good. Eats History was the channel that showed the recipe for it, and yeah, that's an easy recommendation there. Yeah, I had the ceiling list up a few streams ago. Most important targets and 6 with these bosses. Okay. Well, now we know. Alright, we'll just do that. We'll seduce you. No, it missed. Does she not drop anything? Actually, I might as well see if I can... There we are. Made angel food cake a couple years back. That was delicious. It looks like she might not actually give anything, which sucks if that's the case. Yeah, I'm gonna go with she probably doesn't have anything. Some guardians. Hush them to shreds. No one's taking back the treasure I stole fair and square. I guess this keep. Okay. Oh yeah, these guys. Flee to was the actual boss name, I feel like. To cure egg yolks with hot sauce, and that was quite good. Left me with a spare waiting. Was the actual boss name, I feel like. That may be better. Yeah, that was funny though. Alright. Alright, Slash, let's see if... Okay, now let's try. Okay. I might have to do... light boiled eggs with mustard and sweet rose. Yeah, this cheesecake I was... Okay, with the sheer number of times I'm not getting this stuff, I have to assume that you actually have to probably do the twin charm thing. Be able to combine the yolks properly. Yeah, alright. These versions seem pretty similar to the original versions of Magus's Castle. So you think we have to actually fight these guys again, at least? Okay, that might actually be it. We might just have to simply fight these guys more. Well, I keep trying, but yeah, it looks like we'll just have to do it this way. Worth a shot. But it's in my head, there's this final showdown. Okay. Alright, that explains it. We'll just... Now that everyone's healed, we can go right back to this. Okay, I am going to... Yeah, you might have took me down. Oh, okay, he actually hit me with... Ah, okay, that still hurt a lot, but... There we go. Oh, he actually one-shot him. Obtain Slasher 2. Okay. He actually... Ah. Oh, that ain't good. Okay, maybe it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Heal beam for everyone. And we'll do Lapis for everyone. I think we got the Flea Buster. Okay, that ain't good at all. Except maybe not as bad. Okay, Meg's the best weapon is keep South Walls, Secret Room. And Aussie Pants. Okay. Uh-oh. Well, we stole from everyone, so unless there's another item to be picked up. He healed him. Oh. He healed him again. Okay. Are we really going to keep spamming spells? See if he has anything else. Nope. Okay, that ain't good. Alright, it would... yeah, let's not... okay. Everyone's healed up. As far as I know, there's only one item per boss. Okay, fair enough. Ow. Ah, thank you. Alright, heal him, thank you again. Uh-oh. I need heal him. I need heal beam. I need lightning 2 again. Alright. Ow. Okay. They really like healing Magus. I know. I think it's because he's the one doing most of the damage to them right now. But they are doing a lot of hits per move, so that ain't good at all. Alright, let's now counterattack your ass. Nothing more. Surely the howling of those bitter winds does not escape your ear. The end draws nigh. Okay. Alright. Let's fire. Ah! Let's hit that one. Okay, and then you said something about a south wall here having extra goodies. That just takes... Maybe it's under or behind one of these. Nope. Worth a shot, though. We'll just head right back there. Really like healing maggots. Sure, Dev, we believe you. So yeah, Dev has been continuing to lose his mind. If you have actually... if you've been... for those of you who've been keeping tabs on that situation, yeah, he's been completely losing his mind these past few weeks. I have not been covering Dev, not as a result of him getting better with his takes. Oh, what's this? A cat. Ah! Can I go see him? No. Okay, there we go. Okay, is that really the end of the fight? Alright, let me read this again so I... Seem pretty similar to original versions. But you can also steal... What? On the south walls for Max's best weapon is there. Alright, let's have another look here. Oh! Hello! I would never have seen that. Okay. Okay, I don't know what the Aussie pants do. But we'll put those on too. What the hell? Well, now that we know there are secrets to be found by looking along the walls, might as well keep looking. Nothing. Oh well. With the swinging axe traps. Dev never... Elias, what's Dev doing? So, now he's resorted to making jokes about... well... The thing... Okay, so I need to provide some context. So, keep in mind, right? Ozzy was Cat Moggs and Aura debuff generation. Give Ozzy... Okay, yeah. So here's what Dev has done and why it is Okay, what other things did I get? Slasher 2, which is not as impressive as this thing. Magic Defense 12. Okay, that's actually a neat, but I already have Magic Defense already maxed on this character, so there's no reason for me to use that. Yeah, I can get a power ring and put that on, and that will actually boost her strength and therefore attacks, so that's nice. How close are these characters to leveling their stuff? Okay, they're pretty reasonable. Alright, so I think we'll swap her back for Luca there. So yeah, that was some good items we got from there. But yeah, okay, so the story on Dev for you guys, since I did kind of leave that there. So here's what happened. Keep in mind, Dev has been arguing, or dedicated an entire video arguing that you need to take jokes seriously. Yes, he did actually make that argument. And it was in reference to... could do that. Is there any other... Oh yeah, I might as well see if in the present anything happens with that one village. Probably. So let's see. Well, these are slightly better armors, so sure. So it did actually pay off to go visit this place, after all. And while we're at it, we'll equip him with... Oh, okay. Yeah, it doesn't actually make sense to equip those. Okay, fine. We can also go over here and buy the new hat. Only buy one of these just because of how expensive it is, but it is a really useful item, so I'll definitely buy one of those. And let's see who I can equip it on. Well, I might as well equip him with the prismatic helm. I don't know what the Aussie pants do. Yeah, this is definitely going to be an upgrade. Alright. That's a pretty good go of it, I think. So we'll go back to the future. And we'll go actually into the factory, I guess. Anyways. So, probably like, more like, let's take jokes seriously if they hurt my side, but they're just jokes if I make them knowing destiny. Yeah, that's pretty much what he did. So his take was that you should take jokes seriously if they're coming from the right. So, for example, J.D. Vance making a meme joke on Halloween. Dev took up the position, the can you hear the meme, screaming meme. Dev took up the position that he needs to take that joke seriously. Now, because he took that position up, here's the thing, and this is the point I make whenever I see someone say you have to take jokes seriously. whenever they do that, that ends up being a confession on their own part. It falls into the exact same territory of everything is, whenever you hear someone say everything is political. It ends up being a confession that everything that they make and do is political. So, keep that in mind. And so, yeah. In other words, Dev, by making that video, basically confessed that the jokes that he makes are not just jokes. So when Dev ended up dedicating an entire video, or not doing that, yeah. So when Dev ended up more recently doing live streams where he's joking about how he wants to do unspeakable things to a kid who is currently 6 or 7 years old by his own admission. That is insane. But yeah, you're not allowed to say that he's being serious with that. Even though he thinks that you need to take all jokes seriously. That's his own position. But yeah, he was talking about how he wanted to do unspeakable acts to a kid that is either 6 or 7 because the kid happens to be the son or daughter of his ex-girlfriend or something. And he's joking about wanting to do it as an act of revenge. WTF? Exactly! And that's exactly why everyone is shitting on him for that. Okay, since these guys are clearly going to be constantly doing this, it is time to heal everyone up and pull out something that'll actually kill all these enemies in one go. Let's do Megaton. See how this goes. Well, that works. Now, that's not even funny. Yeah, I know. Oh, and so yeah, that's what he did last week, and then he made a stream where he was talking about. Then he made a stream where he decided to make more jokes along those lines. So you know, that's the level that Dev operates on these days. Hey, so are you basically providing us hospital care with? We watched Dev we knew and liked slowly die away. Yeah, we are watching Dev slowly die away, aren't we? Oh, I see what the pants did. It causes confusion. So we might as... Well, it's gonna suck having to fight more of these enemies. Okay, let's switch out the Aussie pants for the Gloom Helm. That's insane. Yeah, now he's making more of the jokes along the same lines involving a tricycle, wanting to do unspeakable acts to kids on a tricycle now. So, Dev humor now, apparently. Okay. I was kind of hoping he'd come out of it or reinvent himself or something crazy. This is just sad. Yeah. And now he's losing his shit because I posted the clip of the original stream where he took up that position. And he's saying legalized comedy. You know, completely ignoring the fact that he took up the position that jokes need to be taken seriously, so... Which, at its core, if you actually looked at the tweet I provided with the clip from him, I made it very clear my critique actually does revolve around the fact that he took up the position himself that you need to take the joke seriously. 300 years ago, the Lavos disaster brought drastic inevitability. Its current rate of decline, humanity is doomed. The disease you call despair already consumes you from within. Sure, we'll kill these guys too. Alright. I don't know what that did. Clearly it did something. Okay. 50,000 G is enough to buy us another one of those nice hats, so... Holy shit, Luca! Probably isn't very funny. If Leftists had any sense of humor at all, we wouldn't be having issues with them like we are. Correct. And similar news, new scary movies coming out. I'm quite happy about all the original cast and writers. Probably isn't going to be very funny. At least they're trying. Yeah. Sargon did a video about how delusional Destiny is about UK politics. It seems run off on people like Dev easily. Yeah, especially with how Dev is these days. He basically has become a Destiny orbiter. Okay, these guys get to die too. A lot to this facility, clearly. We'll go upstairs, we will heal, and then we'll... There's basically no comedy movies being made these days. There was a Lethal Weapon movie, I think, that got released not too long ago that actually seems like it's trying, so I will grant them that. And then there's, of course, the new Spaceballs that's coming out. To be fair, right, part of the problem with a lot of cases, but at least there are movies that looks like they are legit trying. Cygna says, I bet Dev and Destiny rub off on each other constantly. Really? Because I think Destiny's thing is more the Nick Fuentes types. At least so I've heard. Watch Destiny for a few months. Most of the people orbiting him don't go on to do great things, let's put it that way. Correct. We got guys like... Right now, he's busy on Wick TV, and, well, we all know how Wick TV is, I think, from how that debate went and how poorly he performed. Alright. Caught a coworker listening to Destiny on a cell phone. I avoid talking to him. Understandable reaction. Not for the existence of this planet would be at peace, and yet you struggle and fight for what? I could go there. Wait, what's that? So there's definitely a lot of goodies to be had in this area. Let's continue going. Oh, there's actually stuff here we can do. Well, he's just blocking us. Okay, fine. Probably something here to... Robo has leveled up. Let's actually see how close we are to learning our new tech. Pretty close. Pretty close. Close-ish. Let's see if that works or not. No. Okay. Alright, I think I know what to do in this part at least. So let's... What shall I pull up first? Doors. Charge before doors. Energize first in the pod to your left, then order the pod next to the locked door. Yes, yes. Conveyor belt. Be reversed by means of the switch located in the room beyond. Okay. Yes. Sentinels. Cause both to short circuit. That this should occur, please deposit the disabled sentinels in the room upstairs. Okay. 2 figurines on this floor required for those desiring an audience with another brain. Okay. Do not remove them without permission. Alright, so now we know all this information. We know to actually get the 2 things to square off with one another. We know to reverse this. I might have screwed that up a little bit. Let's try again. We might not have time to try this, but it's worth a shot. Maybe we have just enough time to keep the electric going. If we do... No, we don't. Alright. Use hand sanitizer. Blood on them because of the saffron. Destiny is moral relativist. That's a rough worldview. Yeah, it is. There are so many ways to screw with moral relativists, too. Because if you go... Okay. Well, for all Lavos' children will one day return to the stars and seek out new planets and sort. The day comes Lavos chance, so long as there are no humans interfere. We robots will establish a new world order, unified nation of steel and pure logic utopia. Evolution has chosen us. We are the seeds of the next generation. Your species is obsolete. Cease your foolish struggle and surrender yourself to fate in your unveiled creations. How about we just keep kicking your ass instead? Boom. Oof. Alright. We gotta be getting close to learning our new tech abilities now. Yeah. Bet she's just... Yeah. They're both going to definitely... Okay, I see. Uh-oh. Oh no, I think we found the Soylent Green facility. Well, we destroyed all that. We've destroyed that. Alright. Well, there goes our new abilities to learn. Alright. Well, I could go this way, but first let's heal ourselves up. There we are. Yeah, I was about to make a Soylent reference. Wouldn't regular soap... Any free capsules. Your soap is fun. We can now get our robot to cause the malfunction, which we can use to our advantage. Oh, wrong way. Is it still reversed though? Yes, it is. Okay. Cool. He's now following us. We now cause the short circuit to happen. Good, he made it. I think we've largely figured this place out, so... Vigilance hat. Let's see what this does. Another prevents all status ailments. Neat. Well, now that we have that, it's a simple matter of going back up here. And this should actually be a shortcut. Yes. Welcome home, Prometheus. Krawurxus. So it's been some time, hasn't it? Come and join me. There's no need to pretend you're on their side, enemy. Pretend. And study them as a species. It's a lie. Well, a minute. Will allow you to hurt them. Damage them. Who tampered with you? I'll destroy them in a week. You're not the robot I knew before. Mother made me to eliminate humans more efficiently. Step aside. Alright, let's do electrocute. Okay, yeah, you did heal yourself for 300. However... it's a robot with a bow, therefore it's stylish. And... okay, you actually did a lot of damage with that one, not gonna lie. However... actually healed him. Oh no. Yes, when my mother rewrote... I backed up my memory. I'm sorry, Prometheus. Saving energy. We cannot. Core systems failing. Power due to many banks. Critical. Krawurxus. I want you to have this. You can plug it into circuits. Ribbon raises robo... what? What just... wait. The game is freezing up. Okay. let me get this fixed. Hold on, guys. Okay, let me try getting this fixed. Hold on. I need to get Chrono Trigger turned off. I don't know why the game is running as slow as it is. It has zero reason to run this slow. Alright, we'll Alt F for it and see what that does. There. Everything is still running slow, I think. Yeah. I do not know why. Okay, now it's working fine. Alright, we'll just do that all over again, I guess. There. Alright, we'll hopefully not have this problem again. Okay, now it seems to be working. What happened? Okay, now it seems to be doing the same thing again. No? It's when Mother overwrote my old programs. Backed up my memory, I'm sorry. Save your energy. I'll repair. You cannot. Core system is failing. Power to memory banks critical. Troubles. I want you to have this. You can plug it into your circuits. Please take care of it. Goodbye, Prometheus. Lame. Now it works. He's actually 1 point away from maxing out his speed too. Well, now that we actually have this working, wasn't watching it the first time, had to hit the bathroom. Yeah. That was kind of awkward. I mean, you can just plug your brain into a different robot, right? I don't know. You would think so, however... Wait, I could probably... Alright, let's see what this does. Turns out the Windows ME sucks so bad I had to upgrade to XP just beat this game. Back in the day when there was room for max gain. Because there's not a lot of... Okay then. So you managed to reach me. I am Mother Brain of this RY series factory. Remember, if you just allow me to restore your logic, I'll reset your circuitry and clear your cache of memories. Then we can about dispose of these filthy humans together. Deallocated, and so are my friends. Try me to side with these humans, you would turn against all of robot kind. Humans have taught me a great deal. Chrono, Marl, Luca, Frog, and Elia. See the future that they bring about. Ho ho ho! Make me laugh, Prometheus. There is no future for the humans. Show you just how little hope you have. Oh shit, I forgot to heal him. Okay, we'll do that. Oh shit! $4,000 damage. Let's try dark magic on it, or shadow magic. Eh. Already dead. To be fair, that one move from those two is ridiculously effective. Why? Terraton armor and crisis arm. Will ever be reactivated. Actually, let's see if we did. Well, there was that one room I wanted to check out first. So let's do that real quick. We might actually need to avoid destroying all the computers. That might be part of it. So let's actually avoid destroying all the computers. And while we're at, because that might be, like I said, part of it, and if it is... let's actually use another... Nah, I think we might as well use a elixir. It's definitely... Okay, we're good to go on that. Now, I guess we head over here. We try to fight this without destroying all the controls. That's the plan. And that should hopefully allow us to save. Get the best of both worlds. Because I don't want to wipe out the robots. We just want to kill the idiot or the asshole that's in charge of them. Oh wait, if that's now there, maybe we can actually get into this room. Let's try it. Oh, yeah, this just brings us back down to here. Okay, never mind. I was thinking that might have actually been something really actually valuable, but no. Well, we might as well save. And now we can continue with the ass whooping. And this time, try not to destroy all the panels so we can actually let the robots live. Think of my joke. Oh, he would 100% take it seriously. Overview is more important than most. Alright. Okay. So these do heal her, and a lot too. Maybe enough to actually cause it to... Don't want to kill any of these. Okay, we can do that. Yeah, we can actually do that and keep her alive that way, maybe. So even though she is getting a lot of health back, it ain't gonna be enough to recover from that forever. Because we're doing 4,000 damage per hit. No, you don't. Oh. So it is fast enough to actually recover from it. Damn it. No. If I could haste it, though, it would have been fine, but I can't. So here's what I'm going to do to actually prevent this from being a problem. We'll actually exit out of here again. And we'll actually swap out one of my characters with another. I'm going to pick someone that actually has haste. And because we'll be able to cast haste, we'll be able to actually outpace the healing factor of those. And hopefully be able to actually do something about that. And then even after she has all her hastes get used up, she still has... Alright, yeah, we'll be able to cast haste, and that should basically fix this. You need to break stuff. I don't know. If I actually can kill her without breaking the shit, that might allow it to actually be one without having to resort to that. I could, in theory, break one of them, and maybe it would still work, but... But yeah, I'll try with haste. I think with haste we can actually outpace her. Damn it. We might have to actually break one of them. Fine, we'll do this. We can destroy one of them and hopefully that'll be enough to fix the problem. Yeah. Well, okay, we can have, so long as one console is still around, we'll be able to actually still do stuff with this area, hopefully. Does not matter. Oh, it killed it anyways. Okay. So even if we let the thing... Even if we get the thing... Okay. Well, that kind of... Alright, fine. What else did he get? Oh well. We'll just go ahead and continue. Crisis arm. What's the point of the crisis arm? Just use Abelia, just focus on Mother Brain. Okay. Wonder why the crisis arm... Last digit of HP determines damage. Well, okay, so it's basically a roll of the dice sort of situation. Neat. Well, I think we are at a pretty good stopping point in any case. We got some pretty good armor and equipment out of that. And, yeah. Alright. So I think we are at the perfect stopping point. We have been at it for just over an hour. And that should be the last of the side quests, I believe, aside from, you know, the actual... Aside from those, aside from the very few things that, so which we might do in the next stream. So yeah, I think we are at the perfect stopping point here. So yeah, this has been Ace. I hope you have enjoyed watching me play some more Chrono Trigger as much as I've enjoyed playing it, and I hope to see you all again soon. Until then, take care. Ace out.